I am stuck. Why am I stuck? How do I get unstuck? That's what I want to talk to you about today. What it is, why it happens, and how we free ourselves from it so that you can break out of your status quo and you can achieve the goal or the change that you desire. So first, what is stuckness? Let's take it out of the abstract. Is there an area in your life in which you feel stuck right now? Job, relationship, money, some decision that you have to make or are struggling to make? So call that into your mind. That's what I want you to keep in your consciousness as we explore and we go through this. So first, what is it? When you say, I'm stuck, what exactly are you articulating? I will tell you, because I'm stuck is probably the most common reason that a person reaches out to a coach. When someone uses the word stuck, what they're really saying is, there's something that I want, and I've been trying to get it or to make it happen, but I'm in some kind of rut, and I can't seem to break out of my status quo. And now I've gotten to a point where I am feeling the pain of that. And we've all been there, right? The pain, though, does serve a purpose because eventually it brings you to your knees and you hit this point where you say, okay, I give up. My way isn't working. I need to try something different. Except it's usually a lot deeper than what we think. It's a lot deeper than just trying something different. Because the essence of it actually is that you need to be someone different. So let me explain that. The root cause of stuckness is an inner division. It's when you have two or more aspects of yourself that are in conflict with each other. So let's make this practical. I use an example from my side hustlers. If I were to give voice to one of the essential struggles, it's I want a more fulfilling career, or I want to do something that I love, which is absolutely true for them, right? This might be the highest goal, the highest priority they have. That is true, but that is what one aspect of them wants. Then there's another aspect, and that other aspect wants financial security, or wants to be assured that they're not going to fail, wants to avoid embarrassment or humiliation, or wants to stay within a certain comfort zone, doesn't want to have to do all this work. Anything along those lines, those are the things that the other aspects wants and is therefore keeping them in the status quo. And so there you have it. You get these two competing, conflicting energies that are inside of you. So you may have an incredibly strong desire to have the fulfilling career, to start the business, to get consistent with exercise, lose the weight, break the addiction. But there are these unconscious parts of yourself that are rooted in survival and security and belonging. And they're the ones that are really driving the bus. So you try, but things just keep staying the same. So until you bring the light of awareness to the dynamics of this inner conflict, it is going to run the show. In my audiobook, Spiritual Wayfinders, the coach Jerry Colonna shares this question that he's probably most known for asking, which is this: how am I complicit in creating the conditions I say I don't want? This question is powerful because it's asking you to acknowledge, hey, there's some benefit that I'm getting by staying stuck. It might not feel like it, but until I admit and acknowledge that it's serving me in some way, then I'm going to remain unconscious and I'm going to remain stuck in this familiar pattern. And how staying stuck is serving you is almost always that it is protecting you in some way. It's keeping you safe. It's keeping you from having to experience or feel something that you fear. So to free yourself from getting stuck, it starts with bringing deep awareness to that aspect of yourself. But it doesn't end there. We are talking about root level programs. So this is what goes back to what I said before. To get truly free enough that you are capable of achieving the incredible things that you have as potential within inside yourself, you need to essentially become an entirely different version of yourself. And it is that radical. Not everyone has the courage to do that. But the ones that do, they are the ones that live the lives that we all talk about. You have that in you. You absolutely do. The question is, are you willing to take the risk? Hey, before you go, if you are struggling to work out something in your own life and you want some outside input or perspective, drop me an email anytime at questions@mikecav.com and I will write you back.